It's another day of learning at Buckeye Local High School. But this is a first of its kind event in Jefferson County.
Good morning. Please be seated.
The Supreme Court of Ohio is here for off-site court.
To our audience and viewers, welcome to this official session of the Supreme Court of Ohio.
More than 400 students from 9 local schools were in the auditorium, watching justice in action at the state's highest level.
Courtroom's a lot different than a history class or a government class because the government and history, they're telling you what has already happened and what is changed because of that. But when you're in a courtroom, it's constantly changing while the case is going on.
The students expanded their knowledge about the judicial system by seeing how an appellate case plays out in person. There weren't any jurors or witnesses, just attorneys and justices talking about a case to figure out which side has the best legal argument.
When you're trying to, decide something with your friends, you have all the possible options laid out and you kind of ask back and forth which is the best option. That's kind of what they're doing with the laws.
Outside the cases, the questions continued as the arguing attorneys talked about their performances.
Very nervous just standing up there waiting to get started, but once I get started, I feel much better because you're in it.
And their work.
Big misconception is that we're in court all day, every day, like you're on Law and Order and you're just in the courtroom all day.
For these students who live in rural Ohio, off-site court presented another first. It was the first time many of them met people who studied law.
I loved history and I loved political science and I loved reading and writing. And that's what you do in law school.
Students at Off-Site Court saw some of the opportunities that come with a law degree, such as prosecutor, defense attorney, and appellate lawyer. Those and other kinds of attorneys share a purpose that Chief Justice Sharon L. Kennedy says can be a great impact to others.
Educated, experienced advocates save lives and livelihoods.
I'm Chaba Sukost for Court News Ohio.